See, what I don't understand with this whole Facebook Marketplace thing is that a whole lot of people you see up on Facebook Marketplace of people selling a whole bunch of stuff on there. But, okay, well, I posted two pictures of an HP laptop that I've had for 13 years. My dad gave it to me, start off for college. Well, I rarely used it, meaning that it's still acting like it's brand new. Well, I posted it on Facebook Marketplace and someone reached out to me about it. I know the person. I don't know if he's still teaching in the school system. I don't know if he's still teaching middle school. I don't know. But I remember him and I know his daughter too. Well, he contacts me about it, saying if it's still available. I said, yeah, it's still available. He's asking me where it's at and everything. I'll tell him that, it's with me in this location, whatever. He asks, oh, well, does it still work? I said, it still runs, whatever. I tell him, yeah, it still runs perfectly. I rarely used it. And then he asks me, oh, well, how old is it? I tell him 13 years old. And then he messaged me back saying, oh, well, I'm sorry, but if it's that old, then it's not going to use the software that I use. I'm like, okay, well, and I explained to him, I'm like, listen, it may be that old, but I rarely used it. Still runs like new. Okay. Now, this is to a point where I'm going to stop doing it entirely. Using Marketplace entirely. You be seeing a whole lot of people selling older cars, selling them underneath the caption saying selling it for this much as is. That's what I did with my laptop. I was like, selling it as is, rarely been used, whatever, still runs new. But yet, people buying off of Facebook Marketplace with these iPhones or these iPads, whatever, not knowing whether or not if those are fake iPhones and stuff. But, and then the same thing with people selling furniture. But yet, I'm sorry, but a whole lot of people nowadays want stuff brand new. What difference does it make when people go to pawn shops, go to yard sales, garage sales and everything? They're still buying stuff new, or not used, sorry, used and everything. But yet when I put something electronically up on Facebook, sell it, like, oh, but yeah, when you reach out to me and ask me how old it is, and when I tell you that it runs brand new, this certain amount of old, oh, I'm sorry, but I'm like, what difference? I'm like, what difference does it make when you go to a pawn shop and everything? Because these pawn shops, I mean, I don't know which pawn shop, but with these pawn shops, they don't refurbish this stuff. But, like, especially, but if you go to order something electronically off of Walmart, some of that stuff will say refurbished. Whatever's been refurbished. But yet, somebody wants to turn down a laptop that I haven't been using in like forever because it's been sitting in my closet. But, and then it's like same thing a couple weeks ago. I put up a bed frame and a dresser. Nobody doesn't want a bed frame or a dresser that's kind of look oldish, which is understandable, especially with the bed frame. But with the dresser, you can sand it down and, stain it. I've done it. Me and my mom done it to an old dresser. But like I said, nowadays people want new electronics, new everything. but yet you turn down. I mean, I understand the age, it being that old, but if it's something that old and it still works and rarely been used, then I mean I understand about the software nowadays, but it's like okay, what do you expect me to do? I still got an OT. I don't use it no more, but I still have one of those box TVs with a built-in DVD player in it. Still works terrific. But yet nobody wants it. But yet somebody turns down a laptop. But yet wants to go somewhere else, not knowing. I mean, granted, yeah, I could have been that type of person who's like, oh yeah, it works wonderfully. And when they get home, charge it up and turn it on, it doesn't work. I'm not that type of person. But there's people on Facebook selling stuff that looks new or whatever, but yet when they sell it to that person, they're gonna get home and be like, oh, it doesn't work. But it's like, okay, it's but people are posting up on like I don't like marketplace in the first place. I do it maybe once every blue moon. But it's some that's the reason why a whole lot of people go to pawn shops to sell their stuff. That's why they go to pawn shops. That's why they put stuff on the side of the road. Because nobody doesn't want it. Not these older stuff or whatever. I mean, it's like, okay, like if you see an old laptop and you saying, oh, it's barely been used, you're told that it's been rarely used. Because that's what it is. The laptop I have that I was trying to sell on Marketplace, rarely been used because I got it 13 years ago. My dad got it for me 13 years ago. I was supposed to use it for school, but I never did. It's been sitting in my closet for the last 12, 13 years. So yeah, I'm going to get rid of it. But now, I'm going to have to go to a pawn shop and sell it all because this person doesn't want it, all because of the software nowadays for all this newer stuff. It's like okay, well, you see a laptop for a real good price, but yet if you go anywhere else, to a pawn shop or wherever, you have to spend twice as much that, whether or not it's been refurbished or whatever. You just go and sell that. I'm like, but yeah, a perfectly good computer that's rarely been used, it's like selling it for twice below the what normal places would. It's like, okay, whatever, but yet y'all won't be buying these iPhones and everything. People saying selling them as is, but then when y'all get them, like they put on the description of what's wrong with it, and saying, okay, this is what's wrong with it, we're going to sell it as is. But yet, when y'all buy it, whatever, electronics, whatever, y'all get it, and when it's not what it's supposed to be, y'all want to go back to the person who's selling it, who sold it to you. You want to bitch and complain to them, saying, oh, well, all this isn't true. But yeah, it's like, okay, well, these are like I said, this is the reason why a whole lot of people go to pawn shops, put their stuff on the side of the road, because nobody doesn't want nothing that looks old or whatever. But it's like, okay, this computer, this laptop can be used for at-home stuff. I understand he's a teacher. Teachers need more up-to-date, newish things. I understand that. My mom and my stepdad are teachers, so I completely understand. But why would you want to buy a laptop and then want to try to use, and then why would you want to use your own personal laptop to a school? It's like that's what I don't get. You want to bring your own personal laptop, like don't care, like you care about the up-to-date software. But it's like, okay, you can use that for your personal gain at home. But I don't know. That's just me ranting. It aggravates me. It's like, okay, but yet y'all won't be paying twice as much as I was selling the thing for, the laptop for. But yet y'all want to be spent. I'm sorry, that's just me ranting. I don't like it as much as anybody. If somebody, like, y'all, I want to know what y'all thoughts are about marketplace or whatever, selling stuff on eBay or whatever. Comment, like, and subscribe, wherever y'all, tell me what y'all's opinion is. Everybody got their own opinion about stuff. That's my opinion. Like I said, have a good day. Like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what your opinion is about certain stuff like that. Thank you.